Oh shit, the skies has been digitized.
Wake up, babe. New sky dropped.
Sky 2 has been unlocked.
Can't believe our skybox is getting JPEG artifacts.
God. Damn.
Franki, you see this. What do?
I take out my phone and snap a picture of it and send it to my best friend Edna with a message that says, "Hey, sky's fucked up."
And immediately you just get question marks back and you get a picture sent to your phone, which is a screenshot. And you see that the picture you sent was corrupted.
I go and try and take another one.
And as you go to take another one, your phone starts vibrating. Well, actually, is it on vibrate, or is there like you have the ringer on for notifications? Mainly from Edna.
Oh, no. The ringer hasn't been on this thing since I opened the box. That's the first thing that got turned off.
It is 2023.
That's what I assumed. I just wanted to double check. So your phone just starts vibrating wildly. And they're all from Edna. And it's just, what the fuck? Holy shit. Do you see this? Oh my God. What the fuck? What's happening? What? And just a lot of like random gifs of just like, whoa, what the fuck? And yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wait for a pause in the stream and say, as I was saying, sky's fucked up.
And then you get a reply, no shit, what is going on? Are we okay? Are you okay?
Just text back, says, I'm good. You good?
You get a gift that you get two. You get two gifts. The first one is a sassy black woman going, girl, with the head shaking. And then the second one is the old black preacher that's sitting down that's going, hell no, no. So you get those two images.
Franki smiles at these, and God, one of the annoying things about getting a lot of messages from Edna is I may or may not be able to connect to the Wi-Fi router 3 apartments down that I stole the password for, or that remains unprotected. And so, like, boy, getting a lot of gifts takes up a lot of data. So there's that little twinge that you get when you have kind of a pay-as-you-go plan that's like, be great to not.
Yeah, you've told this to Edna, and they're just so excited.
No, I didn't. I never did.
Oh, you never did? Okay. Well,
no,
yeah.
Of course not. Why?
But Edna's always super excited, and this is just how you are used to getting messages. So
yeah, you know,
it hurts a little bit.
Isn't everybody this excited when you're talking to your friends? I think I send back, check the news, ?
And the phone starts vibrating again, but you know it's a call. And what do you have Edna listed as in your phone?
I think it's just the letter E and then a string of black and pink hearts.
Gotcha. So you see that pop up as your phone is just vibrating and you are getting a call.
Yeah, I accept the call.
Okay, so as you answer the call, you just hear kind of a auditory assault against your ears as Edna is freaking out. And she's just like, Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. I try to look outside. I try to look on the news. Nobody knows what's going on in the news. It's not really being reported on the news. I don't know exactly what's going on. I think we're all going to die, but I'm safe. I'm safe because I have just I'm completely safe. I'm protected, but are you okay? Do I need to come get you? Are you fine? Are you okay? Everything all right?
Yeah. No, no, I'm... Oh, no. You know I'm fine. I'm fine. You're fine? You're fine?
I'm perfectly fine. I have, and you get like 10 seconds later another on your phone, and then it's actually 2 messages. The first one is Rock the Dwayne Splinterson being held
Yep.
by Edna, and then the one afterwards is a Ninja Turtle gif.
Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect.
I have a protector. You
yeah.
don't. So where are you? Where can I get? I'm coming to get you. Where are you?
No.
Actually, I don't have a car. I need you to come get me.
Absolutely. Do I have to work today, or is Rose going to school?
Yes, actually, yes. You have to head out and go get Rose for school.
Yeah. Shit. I've got the school run this morning. I was just on my way out the door.
Oh my God, is she okay?
Do you have early classes?
Is she okay? You get over there. Stop
Yeah.
talking to me. Go now. Make sure she's all right,
Yeah.
and then come get me so I can make sure you're all right.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be there in probably about an hour and a half.
Okay.
All right.
One last thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on with the sky? Am I tripping?
No. Sky's fucked up.
Okay, great, fantastic. That's all I needed to know. And then you hear kisses, and she's like, "Yeah, no, we're not crazy. We're not crazy. No." And you assume that she's talking to Rock.
To my turtle, yeah. Hey, Rock. Make sure that you're taking good care of the family there. Anyway, I have to go. Love
Will
you,
do.
and we'll see you soon.
I will protect her. And you hang up.
Yeah, and then I just kind of like finish throwing on clothes and head down to my car.
Yeah, as you do that,
I've got places to be.
Yeah, you see everyone in the building almost is just kind of out staring up at this. You assume some people saw it, started making noise, started messaging people, and it just spread like wildfire, and everybody's just standing out looking at it.
Oh, this is gonna make traffic hell, isn't it? And then I get in my car and I immediately just jump onto an alternate route to get to the De La Roche's
Penthouse apartment. That's what we
building,
got.
penthouse
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
Yes. So you start heading towards, I have named this place, Wellington Heights.
Sorry. That's the
That
first
is-
time I'm hearing that name. It's fucking
yeah.
funny.
So you start heading towards Wellington Heights, where little Rose lives. And yeah, like you assume, traffic is just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're driving, you hear something thudding in your, like, bouncing around in your trunk. It sounds weird. It sounds big too. At first you thought like maybe the tire blew, but you notice it's not like it's not on a cycle. Like it's not a continuous like if your tire was bad.
Yeah.
You just notice it's something bouncing around.
I don't have anything in my trunk.
As far as you knew, you didn't.
I didn't last I checked.
Yep.
I am late as it is. This seems like a later problem.
Okay. So you just drive and it bounces around a little more, and you just kind of ignore it. And you get to Wellington Heights. As you pull up, you see Rose is like starting to walk out of the building, and just kind of looks over, sees you, and waves. And we're gonna cut over to Clover. You're walking, trying to speed up to catch up with your cousin, and you notice there's just, you don't notice at first because you're used to seeing people around you, and so you don't pay them much attention. But then you start noticing that people are just standing still, and I think there's a couple car horns that really draw you, like pull your attention out of your mind and look around. And you see people like honking on the horns because other people have stopped, got out of their cars, and they looked up. And like you look up and you notice the sky is all funky and weird.
First reaction is just like, yes, that's awesome. I didn't know that whatever our latitude is, I didn't think Aurora happened here.
That's not supposed to happen. It is not. There's no reason it should be happening here. I don't like this.
I mean, you can enjoy that a little bit. Like, that's cool, right? Like,
no.
You might have lived your entire life without seeing one.
That's not normal. Look, it's not even, like, correct. It's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be just kind of wavy. It's not supposed to be pixelated like that.
Well, maybe our pollution or electron interference is especially weird or something like that, and we get custom-made Aurora or something. Or maybe it's like those shapely fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I'm sure.
It's cool. Come on.
You don't even like see because she still has her back to you, but you can just feel the eye roll as she sighs.
Okay.
And just keeps walking towards school.
Wait. Maybe it's something really cool. Like, you heard the explosion earlier, right? Like, what if this gives you superpowers? Or what if this has like a wild physics experiment or a crazy or a light show?
Or, and turns around, maybe a competent cousin. And then turns around and walks off.
Come on.
That is the Iris that you are used to.
Come on, don't be... You know what? How about this? I am going to check that out because we woke up so early and school's not going to start for another 40 minutes. So how about I check out the cool colors? I can take some pictures for you because you might never see something cool again because you never do anything. You leave the house to go to school, you go to clubs, you go home. How about you see something cool for once? I'm going to do that, okay? Are you going to meet me there, or are you going to wait in front of the school that is not even open yet, and then once you're in, you just do the same thing like you do every day?
I am not going towards that. I do not know what it is, and I am not going to risk my perfect attendance. So you can go ahead and get mugged and possibly stabbed. I am going to go to school where we should be.
Auroras don't mug and stab people, stupid. Alright, go to school. See ya.
I'm just like, she kind of just waves her hand and keeps going.
Alright, walk towards the closest approximation of the explosion.
Okay.
Because if she doesn't get something cool to look at, then she's going to be missing out. She feels like she needs to catch something cool.
All right, so you get up close to it, well, as close as you can, because there's a police barricade. There's fire engines. There's, like, it's just a scene. And you see, normally, you would assume from a burning building, there would just be kind of some local police cars, just normal officers out there keeping, crowd control, firefighters taking care of it. But you see just like SWAT team, you see just really armored, what you assume to be officers, kind of in a big perimeter, and they all have weapons drawn, and they are making sure everyone is standing back. But you kind of like, you go up, and they're not like being aggressive, they're just standing there with presence, just making sure to maintain the cordoned off area. And so you're like trying to look around, and you can't really, all you see is the smoke and some flames. And you do see the fire trucks out there trying to battle it. And you see in the crowd, because outside of the barricade, there's a crowd growing. And you just hear a scream, just a ear-splitting scream. And you see people start running, and somebody runs into you, like bumps into you, and they look at you, eyes full of terror. And they look at you, look back, look at you, and just kind of like push you a little bit and keep running. And as you're looking around, please roll me a wits.
Okay, I have a D4 wits. That's bare minimum. Okay, I got a 5.
A 5, okay. With a 5, what you see is, you see that pandemonium is broken loose in this crowd. Something has scared everyone. They're all running in different directions. You notice somebody's running towards you. They get close to you, and it's weird. They looked younger, but when they got close to you, they looked extremely old. So you're just assuming maybe it was just bad lighting or something, and they run up and they get past you and just collapse. And then there's just more screaming, people running, and yeah.
I think she's just like shuffling on the ground, realizing that this is suddenly not cool. And she's going to just like shamble around through the crowd, hoping to not get trampled while like pulling out her phone in case last second something does become cool. And I think that's gonna be mainly it, just like shuffling, dancing through the crowd, shambling not to get curb stomped, and seeing if between the people running, while she's gonna like slowly back away with the crowd, see if she can at least glimpse of anything that is apparently horrific in there.
Okay, I'm gonna time out here because I have to ask you guys something, because as I'm thinking about what the next step I want to go in this story, I want to make sure everything's cool with y'all. So, is everybody fine with their character dying?
Oh shit.
Does it get to be me?
Is it me?
Everyone.
Yeah, fuck it, we both.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you say
Absolutely.
character, do you mean player character or NPC or just like bystander?
No, your character.
Oh, my
Clover.
Ah, sick.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Fuck, alright.
I
Damn.
just wanted to make sure. All right, so let's get back into it. So you're doing this, you're running. Everybody's freaking out. Next thing you know, you run, like the barricade gets pushed over. People are running everywhere. These riot gear looking security, they're starting to scramble to try and like hold the line. And you try and run in the only direction that isn't being like swarmed by people right now. And you turn to look, you see the building that was on fire. It looks pixelated as well, but you don't get a good look because as soon as you turn to look, there's an explosion and everything goes dark for you. So, Dogwood, you walk out, you see chaos. Everybody is screaming. There was an explosion. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You have this weird, cute little pet next to you. And what do?
Oh, I think I've probably got my little fucked up cat thing wrapped up in that blanket, which makes a pretty sizable bundle, because that is a pretty big blanket. I'm just carrying them that way. I guess we're gonna go see what's up, huh? Alright. I'm gonna go start heading in the direction that things are bad.
And yeah, you see the same thing as before. What you'll notice is there is a second explosion. And like it's even more chaotic than before. You're looking around trying to figure out what's going on, and you turn to your right and you see a car barreling towards you. Roll me a grace, please.
Cool. My other worst stat. That is a 3 and a 3, 6.
Okay, so you're freaking out. You're like, oh god, you go to jump out of the way, and cute little adorable cat Bean, you are getting angry. You are hissing. You are getting mad.
Gotcha.
I know, I also don't like it when there's explosions. Angry kitty thing. Hey, I'm just trying to play Frogger here. Just sit tight.
So yes, that is what you feel going on.
I think the little cat Bean just like wiggles and pops its way out of the blanket that you've got them in. And I think the first thing that it does is kind of like shuffle around behind you and get like one of your pant legs in its mouth and starts pulling you away from everything that's going on. And once it like gets your foot to shift back away from it, it hops in front of you and starts growling at the car or in the direction of everything that's happening. And like if you don't move immediately, it turns around and like headbutts your shin, but then turns itself back in the direction of everything that's happening.
And weirdly enough, you see another car barreling towards you, Dogwood, but your little Bean isn't like trying to run, it's just staring it down.
Little homie, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're about a foot tall. I'm gonna reach down and try to grab them and dive out of the way.
What do, little Bean? If you wish, you do have an attack.
At Baby Tier, we get an attack.
Yeah, it's just bubble.
Awesome. I think like as I'm being picked up, this bubble starts forming out of its big mouth. And like as you pick it up and dive, that bubble goes flying out.
Well, you don't have to roll to hit. You just spit out a stream of bubbles. And Dogwood, please roll me a wits. See if you notice what just happened.
6.
Okay, so you dive, hit the ground, roll, kind of tuck in with your little furry bean. And as you get up, you notice that, like, the car looks weird. The image is damaged. And all you see are bubbles. You just see bubbles floating around. And you saw your little bean fire out bubbles. And it has impacted this car and, like, dissolved parts of it.
Oh man, it's this aliens.
So
I'm gonna pick it up and like look at my little cat thing eye to eye. Are you gonna lay eggs inside me? Okay, do that again. I'm gonna point the bubbles at whatever thing is coming at me next.
at whatever's coming at you next, or that car that just passed, because it kind of just like crashed.
Yeah, if there's any more immediate threats, I'm just like pointing my little weird cat alien at them like a nerf or nothing.
All right, and you see another person running past you, and they stop and they see your little cat, and they go to snatch it and they grab it. And so I need you to roll a brawn.
That's my good stat. Oh no, that's my medium stat. Does not matter. Does not matter. That's a 10.
Huh, yeah. So they're grabbing and you're pulling. You're like, no, what the hell? And at first it caught you off guard, so they get a little more leeway. They get a little more, they're winning that tug of war, but then you get your wits and you start pulling back, and your little bean is kind of just like spitting bubbles at them. And then all of a sudden you just...
I think I
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I take a it's like that stream of bubbles that's hitting them in the face, and then like it stops for a brief second, and I just like munch this asshole's hand.
So they're like, oh, what the hell? Oh, and then, no! And you see them instantly age and just drop.
Turn the little cat thing upside down to look at me. This is probably the worst dream I've ever had. Let's keep on going, man. Start running.
All right, you guys start running. So then we're going to switch back over to Franki. Oh, to Rose. Rose, you see Franki pull up.
She is exactly like you said. She is waving, but also very much is looking up at the sky. And she says, "Franki, are you seeing the sky? I thought I made a bad tea this morning. This is really scary,
the sky's,
right? Okay.
Sky's kind of fudged up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very not great. You can see that she has her school uniform on despite everything that's going on. She has like her knapsack. It looks like a laptop bag that she's gotten from her father because she really liked how it looked. You also do see a pair of bunny ears sticking out of the bag despite her trying her best to hide it. And she's kind of like clutching onto the strap of it as she's looking to you and like wringing it slightly. And she's like, Father left earlier this morning. It was before all the stuff that happened with him. I tried calling him, but I think he might be in a meeting where he might have honestly fallen asleep at his desk. He yells a lot.
Yeah.
This is not great. Are we still going to have school?
Well, I haven't heard anything to the contrary. So, we can check along the way if you want. I'd maybe pull up the school's website.
Do we need to go get your friend as well?
You notice your phone's not working.
Her phone's not working, or mine? Because that happens all the time. My phone.
Because you said you were looking up the school, right? Or like the website to see if school was still in?
I was suggesting that she looked up the school's website.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend any more data.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, Rose, your phone is not connecting.
She pulls out her phone. It looks very nice. It has like, it probably has like a really cute like pink pastel phone case for it, and she's just like clicking it a bit. She's like, I know I charged this last night. Oh gosh, maybe I bumped it when I had that nightmare. My phone's not working.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
Yeah, well, why don't we let's charge it on the way. We'll, running late as it is.
Yeah, we are. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And Rose just like nods, smiles to you. Despite her looking very nervous, she is happy to see you. And I think she even gives you like a little side hug. And she says, it's good to see you again, Franki. I know I saw you yesterday, but it's good to see you. And she gets into the car. She sits in the passenger seat, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there's like something that she's done every single time that she's gotten into this car. She finds a new spot, like in the passenger seat that hasn't, like had a lot of love for it, where it's like, like really dirty or something like that. And she just goes into her bag, pulls out a sticker sheet that she has, and just like slaps it on there. But like places it lightly on there just to like cover up that blemish, just to make it a little bit better looking. It is important. The sticker, I think this time around, because she knows Franki's a gamer, it's a Minecraft sticker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Lovely. Just what I wanted to be associated with.
It's a creeper.
Yeah, not enough of that going around these days. Excellent. Thank you for that, Rose.
She smiles.
Well, there's one of those like adapters that's sticking out of the cigarette lighter in the center console. I don't think this car's quite old enough to have an ashtray, but it's got like that spot, and she pulls the cord and hands you the end, and then goes back and like mashes the actual adapter back into it. It's one of those like car outlet to USB port things.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And like pushes it back in and tries to hold it in as this like blue light that shows that it's actually getting power, flickers on again. And I guess we start heading to school.
Hey there, all you beautiful bits of data. It's your DigiDM Beaz with the mid-roll. The mid-roll is a break from the episode where we promote shows and wonderful folks that we appreciate here at ATP. First off, we have a Discord and a Patreon listed in the show notes and on our social media pages. If you're enjoying what we do here, please leave a 5-star review on whatever podcasting app you listen to us on. Also, please feel free to leave comments on the episodes themselves. 5-star reviews help new listeners find us on the algorithm and shows us that you love what we do here. Speaking of Patreon, come check out our Patreon at patreon.com/acrosstheplains and show your support by joining one of our terrific tiers. We offer a bunch of goodies such as game nights, movie nights, shoutouts, Patreon exclusive episodes, and more. If you're unable to financially contribute but still want to support us, please spread the word about the show. It helps us out so much, and we truly appreciate it. A major thank you to all our patrons out there. You help keep the lights on, and we can't thank you enough for that. If you like this podcast, you should definitely check out Binary Break. It's another Digimon actual play RPG using the same game system that we're using, DigiDice. But this one is GM'd by Claire Mulkerin, the creator of that system. The rest of the cast is a murderer's row of wonderful and hilarious podcasters, including Riley Hopkins, the creator of the Interstitial RPG. In 1999, 3 teens from Columbus, Indiana, fall through a portal into the digital world. Pretty standard setup to a Digimon story, but that is just the beginning. Soon they find themselves pulling on the thread of a mind-bending mystery, full of all sorts of unexpected twists and turns, both hilarious and heartbreaking in that way that only Digimon can be. Do you like stories about Machiavellian French poodles? Depressed mushrooms that talk like Werner Herzog? And the inherent homoeroticism of women's soccer? Of course you do. If that's not enough, Binary Break also features some of the tightest editing you'll ever hear in an actual play podcast. 4-hour recording sessions edited down to an hour and a half, resulting in an all-killer, no-filler experience. A show that often sounds more like an audio drama than a traditional actual play. And with all that taken care of, let's hop back into the Digiverse.
Yeah, Rose plugs her phone in, so that way she can also open up Spotify for Franki, so that way Franki can play the music that she likes to listen to.
Yeah. We pull that's the aux cord sticking out of the cassette player.
Yes.
From one of those cassette adapters. Yeah, what
royalty-free song do you play?
Well, I don't even know. Does your phone turn back on?
Yeah, it's true. Rose plugs the phone in. Does it turn on? Is it actually working? What's the situation here? Oh, Game Master.
You plug it in, and it shows that it's charging, and it shows it's at 98%, and it does the empty and then starts filling up, and it goes back to empty, kind of, showing that it's charging. It does that about 3 or 4 times, and then all of a sudden that gets pixelated and corrupt, and it stops.
Rose looks at it and she says, as she's looking at it, it's like, I don't think I've gotten a virus on my phone. She looks up at the sky and looks back at her phone. It's like, I think the sky's doing something to my phone.
That's really silly.
Okay, listen. I know it's silly, but
yeah.
And she shows her the phone because I'm thinking that they might be stopped right now as they're getting in.
Yeah.
She shows it that the phone's looking pixelated, at least that screen's look at this. I don't think that's normal.
No, that is not. That's not how phones normally behave.
Yeah. I thought that's the case.
Excuse me, Frankie and Rose, can you both roll me a wits?
Oh, wits? Uh-oh.
I'm good at that.
I'm not.
Glad someone on this team has a brain.
Your Honor, I'm a child.
Yeah, this is when we learn that the entire party shares one brain cell and Frankie has it.
And he has it. I got a 2. Or not 2, a 4.
I got a 14.
Sorry.
Okay. You were freaking out about your phone right now, Rose. You don't understand. You were trying to explain that you get it. It does sound ridiculous, but what other option is there? Frankie, you're getting ready to go and you notice that somebody is stepping out into the middle of the street. So you start to go, but then you hit the brakes immediately. And by doing so, it's not until you finally come to a stop and both of you jerk forward and then sit back that you notice a semi go by that would have taken you both out. And there's just screaming, there is just, horns blaring, all sorts of chaos going on. And as you slam on the brakes, you're jolted again as the car behind you slams into your car.
Well,
hold that thought, because as that happens, we switch back and an alarm goes off. Clover, your alarm goes off.
Now, what time is it?
5:10.
Oh, sorry. First, she slams the alarm several times and looks around. Is she in her room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same place you went to sleep last night. Yeah. You wake up, it's 5:10.
Okay. I hope it's different. Mom, sorry for screaming. Okay, hopefully she didn't hear.
Did you send that message or?
No, she's just hoping right now.
Yeah, nothing. You don't get anything.
Okay. I'm gonna stay super awake. I need to be awake. I am weird dream, bad dream. And she's gonna go down to the kitchen and make herself a nice coffee and avoid the Pop-Tarts. Just anything to keep her jolted awake right now. She just needs anything to feel like her heart is beating properly and that she's awake and there's no more dreaming.
For some odd reason, you feel really tired. You've been up for 24 hours straight.
I mean...
And you still have that feeling that something's watching you.
God, that's just always bad. I mean, I only really got 2 hours of sleep. So, that's gotta be it. And, she's going to just send a text over to Iris's room asking if, she's still there.
Iris sends you a picture message back, and it's of the front door.
Okay. I'm gonna go to school today. And it's gonna be normal, and she's not gonna be a jerk, and she's not gonna ask me if we can hang out tomorrow, and she's not going to be a jerk to me. We're gonna hang out and walk normal. And she's gonna step out with a thermos with coffee, a little piece of toast in her hand.
One thing you will notice is that you move stuff around to get ready. You were looking for what to wear, trying to decide. All that was back exactly the way it was when you woke up.
Okay.
So I don't know if you take note of that or if you just ignore it, but nothing was disturbed the way it was when you left the first time.
Yeah.
So you're this may be a dream then. You were okay, that was probably yeah.
Yep. Full on dream. We're just gonna get back to normal. Iris being Iris to me. Alright, open the door, close it, lock it, reset the security, and then head over to Iris. Okay, are we walking to school? Is that what we're doing?
I would love that. Come on. I'm so glad you suggested it. I would love to walk with my cousin.
Because if I didn't, I would get stabbed and mugged or something.
I mean, it's a possibility. And I mean, goodness knows I wouldn't want that to happen to you. You are my favorite cousin.
You need more cousins.
And she kind of like fake giggles and just starts skip walking.
All right, wait up.
She does. You notice that she's looking over at you and clearing her throat every once in a while. Exactly the way it was in that dream you had.
Spit it out, and I'm not going to hang out with you tomorrow.
I mean, I didn't ask, but that's just rude.
Okay, sorry. I just had...
But since you brought it up, I do need your help with some errands. I'm sorry. I know there's something on the calendar, but I really need your help, please.
I can't do this.
Well, we're family.
Yeah.
We're always supposed to be there for one another.
But Biscuit has a fight night tomorrow, and I actually like her.
And you see her roll her eyes. Whatever. I told Auntie I would ask. I asked. Your problem now. And she twists away and starts walking.
Wait up. Just gonna speed up as well.
Mm-hmm. You look up and you see that the sky is pixelated. That there's an aurora borealis that's pixelated in the sky. And you hear an explosion.
That's dangerous, right? Don't you want
I would assume most explosions are, yes.
Okay. I feel like this is really weird. Am I still dreaming? Because this happened like last night's dream.
Oh my god. You just see her like shake her head and just start speeding up walking.
Okay, fine. I'll go to school with you. Can't miss your perfect attendance record. That's so sacred.
Thank you. Just keeps walking. You get to the school and it is closed. Apparently, no one came to open it today. Weird thing is, it's locked. The gate is closed. And you see the sign that I got the name for the school too. You look up and you see the Tyson B. Preparatory Academy, just on a gold placard in all its glory. And you see the gate is closed and chain locked.
Well,
which you don't remember ever seeing it like that.
TVPA is closed, so we're going home, right?
And you see her just like stifling rage because she doesn't know if this is going to affect her record. And she barely was able to deal with walking to school with you. She does not want to walk home with you.
Look, don't you have friends or hobbies? It's a day off. Think of
Of course I have friends and hobbies.
It's like a snow day. Enjoy the snow day.
I would like to make sure that I maintain my A average.
You're not going to be deducted if there's explosions in town and the school's
I know
canceled.
you don't care, but I take pride in my stuff, okay?
Well, don't. It's stupid.
She just like brushes you off and just kind of starts walking. And as she is walking, she's just kind of like looking, like eyes roll back in her head kind of thing, walking. And you see a car barreling towards her. And she doesn't seem to notice it.
Iris, no. And she's going to like dive and just try to like yank arm and pull her back.
All right. You dive, you grab her, and as you grab her, you pull her out of the way. Just barely misses her. She turns around, freaking out, and she goes to say something, and you hear an explosion, and everything goes black. So, Dogwood,
Yay.
your little aminal, it's firing bubbles everywhere. You just saw a dude pass out in front of you and rapidly age. What is going on?
So this is getting pretty weird even for me. Let's say we get out of here, huh? Yeah! I'm gonna try to make a getaway. Down whatever alleyway or side street is closest.
As you're running down an alley, you see a blonde woman running towards you. She's got a brown jacket on, blue jeans, and she's clutching her purse, running with just pure terror in her eyes. And she keeps looking back at something. You don't see what it is. You just see her running towards you, and she's freaking out because of this whatever is behind her. And then she looks, sees your little bean, and starts freaking out even more and doesn't know where to run. And so you start to see her start rapidly aging. And little bean, you see something grabbing her.
And will kind of like violently nod towards the thing that's grabbing her.
You just see this bean nodding, like pointing towards this woman that you see. She's at least 10 years older now.
Ah, frick it. Bubble beam, go! I'm gonna hold out the cat.
And
It's super effective.
tries to bubble not the woman, but the thing that's grabbing her.
All right. Roll an attack, please.
This is gonna be 2d2 because I'm a baby.
Yep.
So evens are 1s, odds are 2s, which means that's a 2.
All right. So you do that and you hit her with some of the bubbles, but it's just kind of like if somebody walks up and blows a bubble wand in your face. It's just kind of annoying, and she's But Dogwood, something very strange happens. You notice.
Oh, now something strange.
Now something strange happens. Completely out of the blue of this regular day. Just for a moment, you see a weird purple creature behind this woman, and then it vanishes.
Turn the cat thing. You see that? We should go, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna start running in the other direction.
The woman just collapses, and she looks 30 years older. She looks very elderly and isn't moving, and y'all start booking it.
And next one, we're gonna bubble even harder, okay? Save him up or whatever you do.
I think it like bristles up and keeps its mouth shut as it's like vibrating slightly, as though it is somehow trying to internally produce as many bubbles as possible.
Such a freaking weird day.
You're running, and there are people. I mean, there's looting going on. There's just riots. Like, it is, nobody knows what's going on, and everybody is losing their collective shit. So as you're running, little bubble bean, you see the thing again, but you see it chasing after a child, like 10-year-old.
So I'm being carried by Dogwood,
Yes.
and I immediately start moving my body to pull towards the direction of the thing that's chasing this kid.
Yeah. So all you see is it motioning and like pulling you towards a child that's running.
I'm in full go with the flow at this point because Cat Baby knows something I do not know. All right, Cat Bubble, go! Point Bubble Cat at that direction.
I bubble beam this asshole.
All right. Bubble beam him.
Do not touch that child.
So you see it just and just fire these bubbles out. And
What was that sound again?
oh,
Okay, good. I thought I missed it.
oh yeah, no problem. I got you. So these bubbles fire out, and you see each time it does this little bubble beam, it's a lot more focused and it looks a lot more intense, and it hits the air behind this child. And the child's a lot smaller, not as much blocking it. So as it hits, you notice it's the same looking creature that you saw before, but this time it draws back from being hit and it doesn't go invisible again. It looks at you and then looks at your little beam, and what you see in front of you, Dogwood, it looks like your little beam, but it's not hairy, and it looks like if somebody took your little bean and shaved it, but gave it big green eyes and two long weird like antennae from it, and then underneath it is a yellow, like like the little collar piece that jesters used to wear, like that. And then sprouting from that are a series of tentacles with a claw at the end of each one. And the worst part is that there's that series of tentacles that are kind of just gathered in one roll, except for the bottom of it that fans out. And there are two extremely freakish long arms that have the entire creature's purple, and they just have long, creepy fingers. And on the back of the hands, you notice eyes, like an eye on each hand, surrounded by a cog. And you see it, like as it draws back from being hit, you notice a connection being broken between it and the child. And it looks at you and it's just angry. It like inhales, and we're gonna click back over to Rose and Franki.
I think as we cut back, we get kind of the shot going in through the windshield, and Franki has mom arm across Rose. Even as we're like settling back in, like as that, it's a wipe cut of that truck from before coming across. So like that's the image that we get, and it's like just Rose and Franki sitting there with their eyes wide. That was close.
Yeah, that was really, really close. I'm sorry. That might have been my fault because I was distracting you.
No. Is the rest of the traffic moving normally?
I don't know. Everybody's kind of stopped because of the accident you were just in.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
right.
the back of the car also did get hit. Rose just looks to you, it's like, are you okay?
Oh, of course I'm fine. I'm always fine. You know that. Are you okay? Did you? Here. I think like she starts kind of like poking your neck. Is like, does any of this? Does it hurt anywhere in here?
No.
You good? Okay.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
fine.
look
Yes.
in my eyes.
Mhm.
Are
I'm
you okay?
looking. Yes,
Okay.
I'm good.
Good. Well, you know, this is why we normally take your dad's other car.
Yeah. I like your car though, it's nice.
No, it isn't. And
She like, she like wiggles a little bit.
You hear a rumble.
That's not normal, right?
It's that same knocking in your trunk, Frankie.
Frankie.
in the context of shit that's happening today, I wouldn't say that this is particularly unnormal. Give me 1 second. And frankly, I don't
Okay.
even think she gets out of the car. I think she just like takes off her seatbelt and reaches like over the middle bit. And it's one of those cars that has like the sedans that have the little things you can pull up so you can get into the trunk from through the back seat.
Yeah, so you can fold the back seat down to get to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You notice the banging is a little more agitated now after the accident.
Frank.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she pulls that and pulls it down. I think like just grabs her phone, turns the flashlight on, and points it at the trunk. What is in the trunk?
What's in the
Yeah.
box?
It's a
All right.
body.
A body has been discovered.
It's just Clover's body. It's Clover's corpse.
Yeah, Clover. Yeah.
Which one?
2 clovers. No heartbeats.
Okay, so what you see is an egg, a black egg. Really, really big black egg. Now you understand where all that sound came from, because this is a large object. But there's something really off about it. It kind of looks like it's translucent, and you'll notice it's outlined with a pink, almost wireframe. And so it's just sitting there, and once you pull that seat down, it kind of just like bounces again and then rolls out onto the seat.
I didn't know you had a weird rock.
I didn't know I had a weird rock either. This guy's messed up. I don't know
guy's
what to tell
messed
you
up.
about today.
Yeah, this is real weird.
Yeah. I tell you what, and I think Frankie sets it in the back passenger seat, closes the trunk up, buckles in the egg,
The egg's gotta be safe.
and then here's the problem. This isn't the thing that's being said out loud. It's just a thing that is true, is that Frankie's committed a lot of fraud.
Sorry.
So there's an insurance card that's up to date, but if you call the number on it, that policy's not going to refer to anything. She's a very careful driver because if you run the number on the driver's license, I don't know what will come up. I don't know what that system is. It's probably not going to say Frankie Real on it.
I mentioned how much I love Frankie.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
you, Frankie.
You see a cop start walking towards the car.
I'm trying to think if she would keep enough of the cash that she has embezzled from her employer on hand to make this problem go away without insurance companies being involved. And I think that
Yeah. Ah, fuck. It's the fuzz. Scram!
I kind of think we have to. I think like Frankie sits down in the driver's seat, puts on her seatbelt,
Okay.
looks at Rose and says,
Yeah?
"Please don't tell your dad about this."
Don't tell my dad
And
about
then-
what?
We accelerate rapidly and begin driving away.
Frankie!
As you do that, you hear, "Hey, wait a minute! No, slow down! Get stop! Wait, no! And you hear screaming, and you look back. Well, I don't know if Frankie looks back, but I assume Rose will.
Roseville.
Frankie, do you look back as well? Like in the mirrors or anything, or you just bat out of hell?
I think I will check the mirror. Like I've got the cop in like my wing mirror as I'm
Gotcha.
driving off.
You both see this cop just like turn towards y'all, start running, and then you see him just grab his chest, reach up, and then collapse.
I think Rose doesn't scream. She actually covers her mouth. and she looks a little concerned and sits back down, and all of a sudden you hear like a click, and you see that the seatbelt has gotten a lot tighter on Rose.
That's a problem for another day.
That's a big problem.
And
That's a big problem, Frankie.
yeah, I mean, for him, that does look like a big problem that he's gonna have to deal
But
with.
we witnessed something happen. Don't we have to tell the cop? Oh, but a cop's dead. What do we do about a cop being dead? Do we report it to another cop?
So, first off, as we're driving here,
Mm-hmm.
do you know what day of the week it is?
I almost said it's Wednesday, my dudes.
She's disassociating
Second
so
in
hard.
nature.
She's just like, it's Wednesday, my
Fucking
dude.
meme lord.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. She just like, I think it's a Monday.
See, actually, it's a trick question. When the cops are involved, it's always Friday, and Friday means that it's shut the fuck up Friday, don't talk to cops.
Okay. All cops are bastards?
I mean, kind of a reductionist, that's kind of a reductive take on the whole thing, and as white people, I generally try and stay away from that one in particular, but, more or less. Just don't talk to cops.
Okay. I won't.
Frankie, roll me a wits, please.
That is a 13.
You're talking to Rose, and you notice out of the corner of your eye that the fractal pink lines on the egg are just darting around like crazy.
The egg seems to have that bit handled.
What's wrong with the...
Oh, just kind of keep an eye on it for me. It looks like I think the egg is hatching.
What? And she like turns around to look at the egg.
Sit down.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And you see just the pink lines on this black egg just frantically just darting all over the place on the egg.
Frankie!
What?
The egg is weird.
No shit. And looking, I'm really sorry. My language today's been atrocious.
It's okay.
Again. Yeah, don't tell your father.
I won't.
Checking mirrors and making sure that as we are driving, again, too fast, trying to get away from this. Yeah, so yes, no, I understand that the egg's weird. The sky's weird.
Everything's weird about today.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking day.
And she's just like,
Sorry.
she's messing with her bag again. I think she actually takes out her stuffed rabbit at this point and is kind of hugging it to her chest, just like as a nervous tick that she's done before in the past, and you've noticed for sure. Whenever she's getting extremely worried and stressed, she just grabs it and holds it, so you get the faintest hint of lavender as she takes it out.
And you love that bunny, don't you, Frankie?
I think when the bunny comes out, you see Frankie's eyes give kind of a half roll, and then she just looks back forward on the road. It's just like, yeah, just keep a hold of Blossom. I'm fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay. It's gonna be fine. The sky is gonna get back to normal. And Father's gonna be back at the house. School's not gonna be a problem because I don't think we're going to school anymore. Are we going to school anymore, Frankie?
We're gonna fix this. We're gonna sort this out one problem at a time.
Okay.
Do I see any cops following? Are there any lights in the rear view?
No. Funny you asked that. You do not. And you look in the rear view, and that is the last thing that you see before everything goes black as you just feel a jerking motion as a vehicle sideswipes you. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Digiverse. Major shout out to Tyson B, who we named the school after. Wonderful artist, fantastic person, and is actually the one who designed our Digiverse logo. So major thanks to him. You can find him on Twitter at LotEvenstar, or check out his Twitch channel, RF Chaos. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.